Hi everybody, welcome once again to our backyard. I'm Steve Riches, one of the pastors at Messiah Church in Plymouth, Minnesota, and I'm here with my grandson Basil. He is teaching me about new things. You see, this is not just another spring, but this is his very first spring ever. And every single little thing is brand new to him. And so we came to this water fountain that we have in our backyard. And the water, he can hear it, he can see it, he can see through it, he puts his hand in it, and yet he can't grab a hold of it. I mean, when was the last time that you were fascinated by water? And a little while ago, we looked at a tulip. And he didn't just want to look at the tulip, he wanted to get acquainted with the tulip, and he reached out and he grabbed the flower in the tulip, and he wouldn't let go because he wanted to touch it and grab it and squeeze it. And of course, if I let him, he wanted to put it in his mouth. And then we played in the grass, and he crawled around in the grass, and he found a leaf, and of course, he didn't just want to feel the leaf or squeeze the leaf, he wanted to put the leaf in his mouth. Everything is brand new. There is a prayer of thanksgiving in our order for morning prayer that begins like this: new every morning is your love, great God of light. And all day, new every morning is your love, great God of light. You know, sometimes we get into the monotony of one day like the next, and we forget that there has never been another day in the history of the universe like today. I woke up this morning and my first thought was, woohoo, I get another day. Today is a gift. And there was an opportunity for me throughout the day to discover new things, like water, or a flower, or a blade of grass, or the wonder of a child. It's all new. New every morning is your love, great God of light. And all day long you are working for good in the world. Sometimes people think that God is off in a distance just watching and waiting. And if we say the right things or we do the right things, you know, maybe God will do what we want or give us what we need. But you know, God never goes on vacation. God is never far off. God is always doing. God is. And if we're paying attention, we can find God's love in all of the great things that are around us. New every morning is your love, great God of light, and all day long you are working for good in this world. So stir up in us desire to serve you, to live peacefully with our neighbors, and to devote each day to your Son, our Savior, Jesus Christ. You know, God's primary way of working in this world is through people. People like you and me. And in this day, this special day, that Basil and I have been able to spend together, he's not going to remember this day, but my hope is that I will never forget this day, because he's taught me some very important things about the newness of life and how we can discover God and God's love in even ordinary things that have become so ordinary that I overlook them, like a water fountain, or a flower, or a blade of grass. So thank you, Basil. Thank you for teaching me some things today. And I hope one day I'll teach you as much as you are able to teach me. Well, he's restless and he's ready to get moving. And so I'm just glad you were able to spend a couple of minutes with us this morning. Be kind to each other. Look for God in the ordinary and the special things of life, for hope is to be found. Join us next week. God bless.